Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, staying to yourself, man. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the hype button, pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking, keep it respectful, no disrespecting. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind, as y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on. Let's get into it.
Telling you guys right now, a fit body is so fair. People will stare at you. It doesn't matter where you go. People will stare at you in astonishment and in just awe. Because you don't see too many people that are in shape. You don't see too many men and women that are actually physically in shape, that have an actual physique. You don't see too many men with big, rounded 3D shoulders. You don't see too many men and women. Well,
that's a fun fact. No, but that's completely true. When I'm in the gym, I think I posted a picture recently. I've been on this journey of no alcohol, but yeah, when I'm in the gym, I get the most stares. I get a lot of stares, and I think it's just from admiration. I don't think it's just because they're like, oh my God, who's this black guy? He's in the gym. You know what I mean? And it took me a while when I first started to get used to it because, of course, it was awkward. I was new to the gym. I was new to being surrounded by people in a gym. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the stares I love it now. I embrace it. And I get that I'm like top 5% in the gym when it comes to actually being in pretty good shape. I mean, I look like it right now because I'm sitting down, you know what I mean? But I'll post another picture of me in the gym today. But it's definitely, it's a refreshing feeling to me. You know what I mean? You work your butt off to get that. And then when you go out, I'm telling you, you go to job interviews, you go to the grocery store, you know, you go into these restaurants, anywhere you go, people are going to be like, oh, dang, okay. Like it's just a different level of respect that you get. And people love it, man. They love to see it. And it makes you feel good. I mean, it's just so many benefits to actually being in shape, looking in shape, you know, feeling good.
Men with large pecs, big traps. You don't see too many women with muscular, strong quads, a nice, detailed, strong back. You don't see that too often. So when people on the outside world see that, they're always in awe and astonishment. Sometimes they just stare. Sometimes they give you a compliment. Sometimes they want to know what the workout plan is. Sometimes they want to know what you do, whether you're a trainer or some type of athlete. They always want to know because it's so fucking rare. You don't see that level of discipline on a regular basis.
Do you know a fit body is going to be rarer than a rollers by 2030? If you live 3 times a week, walk 10,000 steps every day, sleep for 7 hours every night, eat high protein.
Yeah, I completely disagree with this. I think by 2030, I believe that it will be the complete opposite. I think that you'll see way more people in shape versus out of shape. I think seeing a person out of shape is going to be the same way it is now when people see those that are in shape. Same way the last guy was saying how people stare. People are probably going to stare at those that are not in shape. You got people that are, you know, not going out as much. They're not drinking alcohol a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't looked it up, but I believe that marijuana sales aren't where they used to be because people are focusing more on their body and their mind and actually growing, whether it's, you know, financially or physically. So I think this right here, I would personally say that this will be debunked. I think this will be completely false. By 2030, it's going to be a change.
Meals. In just 6 months, you will lose fat, build muscle, and feel healthier than 90% of people.
Don't be fooled by social media. It's very rare to see someone who is very fit outside in the real world because you walk out there, you see a lot of pot bellies, you see a lot of people who are just struggling to walk, heavy breathing. But on here, it seems like everyone's fit. It's just on social media.
That's very true. Not gonna lie, I believe I was at work or I may have been sitting in the parking lot and seen somebody. So I can't remember exactly where I was verbatim, but I saw a older guy who could barely walk, and he wasn't a super big guy, but he was a little bigger than normal. But it to me made me appreciate how I'm able to get up, whether it's go to work or working out for the most. But it made me appreciate the fact that I can go to the gym, and also too, it's a continuous thing for me to want to keep going. You know what I mean? It's motivation to like, bro, keep going. Even when I see older people looking phenomenal at their age, whether it's, you know, 40, 50, 60, 70. I saw a guy on YouTube. He was 71, I believe, in the gym looking phenomenal. So, I get motivated by seeing people in shape and out of shape. And it's unfortunate to see those who can't barely walk and they dealing with back pain and leg issues and all that stuff, especially when it's your peers. You got people in their 20s and 30s that's going through health complications. And that right there should be motivation for y'all to want to step in the gym, man. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know it's not easy. But anything that's new is not going to be easy until you start to do it. So get comfortable with the uncomfortable for you to grow.
Believe me. So if you're being fit, you're going out there, you're getting your body right. Believe me, you are in the minority right there. So keep it up, keep it going. Don't compare yourself to anyone else on here because you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
When fit black people go out, whether you're a man or a woman, when you're in shape and you go out to a large gathering where there's other black people, whether that's a bar, concert, so some type of social gathering, a sporting event, even a family reunion, the margin from a physical standpoint of how much you're in shape compared to everybody else is astronomically large. It is massive. It is massive. So when you hear people like myself, some other black creators or something, come on these social media platforms and talk about how the urge to see more black people in the gym is high, you notice it big time, the discrepancy when you're at these large social gatherings. Now, I get it. That can apply to any ethnic group. That can apply to anybody. I understand that. But we're specifically talking about black people because we know for a fact we are extremely out of shape. A lot of us. A lot of our favorite celebrities that we follow, a lot of them aren't in shape. Some of the artists that we follow aren't in shape. Actors, actresses, some of them are not in shape. A lot of our family members are not in shape. A lot of us that do work out, we're the only ones that's in shape. Hell, a lot of us that work out are the only ones that are in shape in our friend group.
That's so true. I can attest to that. I try to motivate, the people that are in the circle that I have, but I'm only a conversation. You know what I mean? I'm only a couple of motivational words. All I can do is send out a text and say, hey, I'm doing this challenge. Like I just recently did 30 days, no alcohol, and I've been active. And of course I sent it to bros of mine, but I can't force anybody to walk this journey with me. I can't force anybody to run this journey with me. Of course they have their own lives and whenever they're ready, they'll jump on board. But the fact that we're getting older, it's always in the back of my mind that I think health is important. I think health is probably like at the forefront for me personally. And it's a stress reliever. It's a confident boost. It's meditation. It's everything for me. And that's one thing that I don't care what I lose. I don't care what I gain. I will never strip myself of being active. I'm a physical person. I've been that way since I was younger. I just love it. And to me, I feel like me and being physical, we're like this. And, some people are comfortable. They're content with their lifestyle. They're content with drinking alcohol, going out clubbing, you know what I mean? Smoking vape, smoking marijuana, so on and so forth, kicking it, clubbing, doing all the unhealthy things. And, times where you sending out stuff like that to your friends, they don't want to do it. It's just like, well, you got to let them do their thing. You know what I mean? You got to let them get on that whenever they want to get on it. But it's unfortunate. It sucks. I definitely wish I had bros that want to come to the gym with me. That way we can bond, like I say, outside of going to a club. Like, bro, let's go hit this mountain. Let's go hike. You know what I'm saying? Let's go run 2 or 3 miles. Let's go to the gym, lift some iron. I wish I had that, but I don't. I'm the only person in my friend circle that works out. But, it is what it is. Like I say, I can't force anybody to do something that they don't want to do.
Are the only ones that are shaping our friend group. And a lot of times we find a lot of our friends, our new friends rather, in the gym. And sometimes they just so happen to be black. If they're like, thank God. So it's just like, it's weird. Not even weird. It's actually sad to know that how rare just being fit is and how rare being black and fit is. Because you just look at that margin that
I wish I lived in places like Atlanta and Texas, and I think even Nashville, man. They got like this where people just come together and run. They got, fit clubs where people go downtown and they go to parks and they all work out together. Stuff like that is dope. I don't think we have anything like that in Arkansas, but I think stuff like that bring us together too as well, like all black fit club, or it ain't even got to just be all black, because you know the other people gonna tag along because we just so freaking phenomenal. But you know, something like that to get people going and to get people to fellowship and you get people to network and stuff like that. I think if we had something like that out here, that'd be phenomenal.
That margin, you got fit is like here, and then not fit is way the fuck over. It's like it's a big gap. It's a big gap.
Something I realized is that nice physiques are not common outside the gym. Like when you start going to the gym like heavy, and you really be noticing like, damn, everybody looking good, everybody got a good physique, everybody looks strong, fit, toned, things like that. And then like you go outside the gym, overweight, obese, fat, sloppy. No disrespect, but you know, the average Americans, like how they look body wise, it's mid, it's like regular. Like no one's really fit, no one's really toned, you know what I'm saying? No one really takes care of their health, their wealth, things like that. So it's like, if you're taking care of those things, like you're already ahead. Like real talk, like if you eating healthy, if you going to the gym 3 times, 4 times a week, you're already 1% ahead of everybody.
Being fit isn't simply about aesthetics. It is also leverage in how much money you make, where you're positioned, who your network is, and so much more. In 2026, it is actually quite...
I think about this too. I think about how much you work out is adding on to you living longer. Why wait until you have to go to the doctor for the doctor to tell you, hey man, you need to start working out. Hey, you need to start sweating a little bit. Nobody's telling you to go be a bodybuilder, but at least just go out and sweat. Walk around your neighborhood. You can walk around your, apartment complex. You can go to the track. You can just go out and sweat. You don't necessarily have to just be in the gym just throwing the most weight around. No. But why wait until your doctor tell you, hey man, it's not looking too good. We need you to go ahead and lock in the gym. We need you to go ahead and drink more water. We need you to stop eating the way you're eating. Why wait? Why not already be ahead of the curve? Think about that, y'all. When you tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym or I'm going to work out and you don't do it, think about that. Like, dang, I could be risking my health, or I could be, going to the doctor and my doctor telling me this and telling me that. To avoid that, let me just go ahead and work out.
Rare to see fit people. That now, I promise you, in whatever career that you are in, if you are also a fit individual, it can absolutely make a difference. Over the summer, I was an intern and I did my internship. It was all really good. Then the head of that company was fired because I broke some code of conduct or whatever. And I kid you not, I went from an intern and I jumped to the position as head of marketing. Because of how they wanted to do their marketing outreach, they wanted the head of marketing to be able to go places, make impressions, talk to people, get more and more marketing contracts for that company. So it was a very in-person job where you have to go to this office and talk to this person and negotiate. And they wanted fit and attractive people because it makes a difference. My salary had gone from my internship salary up $6,000 to head of marketing.
That's a great point. That's another good attribute. That's another good thing to add on to this. Like I said in the beginning, when you go to job interviews and stuff like that, people really appreciate someone who is taking care of their physical features. People, like she just said, these jobs want someone that's going to represent them in every form and fashion. I don't care what job you have. You walk in an interview in shape, looking phenomenal, looking great, smelling good. Not only just gym, again, hygiene and all of that skincare, all of these things align. I'm telling you, your life will change. The confidence will change. When you walk into these rooms, the way people look at you completely change. They love to see it because in their mind, they're thinking about this person is extremely disciplined. And you know that discipline is rare because a lot of people don't have it because it's so easy to slack off. It's easy to just say, nah, I don't want to go to the gym or do nothing. So people see that and think discipline. Like, oh, this person is on point.
Marketing. Just because I was relatively in shape compared to the other contestants, and I did not know as much information as anyone else who was already working in the marketing department.
We're going to end it right here, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate until we hit a head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Be great, all right? Go home.